repairing that part, we do need to. Oh, by the way, did you know that in learning how to drive on the beautiful road of life, you also have to do a little bit of road construction? What might we call road construction in music?
Like maybe maybe missing a note. Pairs. Practice.
Very good, nicely done. Okay, so what we're gonna need to do a little bit of road construction on.
Oh, I understand. Because you have to stop and
repair it.
Yeah.
And make it easier and smoother.
For someone else to drive on.
Right, absolutely. Or for yourself. Yes, thank you. That's a good one right there. Okay. So gotta make it smooth. Okay? Because it makes it smoother for the audience to hear what you're playing. Okay, and it starts with us learning. And hopefully we're so inspiring that somebody wants to learn an instrument because of what we have done.
Because maybe when you play it slower, like maybe you can make it it's really slow because you can't play it as well. They might not understand what song it is, or maybe when they play it faster or the actual speed it is, they will understand the song.
Okay, let's keep our comments down to maybe just a few words, just because we've got so much to go through. There's so much to get done here. Okay, now, leaps are anything larger than a skip. Could I have somebody go up to the board and give me an example using just palm notes of what a leap would be? Boy, start with you. Okay, very good. Okay, you see his leads right there, you guys? Okay, let's magnify them a little bit. Okay, so there is a leap. Now, how do we know the distance between those two notes necessarily? What do we do, Brianne?
You have to probably make sure that there's at least one bar line in between.
Right. How do we know the distance between? That's all.
You can count.
Count what? Ariel? Count with my hands. And count the lines and spaces. Okay, would you count with me, please? Okay, let's do the first line. So we're starting on line. The line is 1. The space is
1, 2,
2. Line is
3,
space,
4,
line,
5,
space,
6,
line. So it is a leap of a
7.
Okay, very good. One little disclaimer. When you're counting the distance between two notes, you name the first note 1 and then include the last note. So you don't just count the lines and spaces in between, because then it would just be a fifth. It doesn't sound like a fifth. So you have to count all of the notes. So note 1 to the second note, and make sure you count all the lines and spaces. Okay, let's not interrupt anymore. Okay. Good. So how about somebody come up here and write down a leap of a fourth? Albany. I haven't heard much from you today. So a fourth, pick any note on any line and go 4 up. Okay, let's check that out. Okay, so is this on a line? Okay, let's check this out. Okay, starting with the line, let's see if she's right here. Starting with the line, 1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
so is it a fourth? No, it's how many too high?
1.
1 too high. So would you write that in the correct area it's supposed to be in? Very good. Okay, could I have somebody up here write, and let me see, Ariel, I think we'll go to you next. I would like you to draw an octave. And you can pick another line if you want. You have to put it there. Here you can. starting on this line. Let's go. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
okay, very good. Now a little hint. Whenever you're counting intervals, there's actually a really simple way to count intervals. If it's from a line to a space, it's going to be even. If it's going to be a line to a line, it's going to be odd. And the same thing on the opposite as well. So if it's from a space to a line, it's even. And if it's from a space to a space, it's odd. Okay? So basically, if it goes from something other than it is, it's even. And if it's going from the same type, then it's going to be odd. Okay? Good. Fantastic. How are you guys doing so far? Are there any other questions? Okay, we're going to apply this learning now. Okay? We've talked briefly about upper neighbors and lower neighbors. Okay? And lower neighbors. I like to refer to it as the double neighbor. So let's do a little review here. Okay? We have our steps. And those are going to be, we haven't even talked about that real quick. What's the distance? Brian?
That's a 3 or 2. 2.
1, 2. So we call it a second. Okay, second, right there. Skips. Hey, we just talked about this. Line to line. What's it going to be?
Third.
Great. Third. Very good.
Row.
Okay. And then anything above a fourth is going to be a leap. So if we go from here to here, excuse me, from F to B, that's going to be a fourth. Anything above that's going to be what we call a leap. All right? So now it's going back to number 39. And I want us to talk really briefly through, before we end today, talk really briefly through the last 4 measures of the top line, starting on the C, right after the rest. Okay, so we're going from C to the next C. We're going to call that a what? And using our names, so unison, step, skip, or leap. So if we're going from one C to another C, which is on the same space, we're going to call that a what? Thank you, boy, for raising your hand. Okay, say it in your own words. They're right next to each other. That's what that is. So is it going to be a unison or what we call a repeated note? Step, skip, or leap. Okay, so repeated note or a unison. Very good. Now, from the second C to the third C, is that what's that going to be? Unison. C to D.
A step.
Step. Very good. D to D. Somebody raise your hand. Albany. Unison. D to E flat.
That's going to be a skip. Oh wait, D to E. That's a step.
Yeah, very good. Okay, now E flat to C. Third, aerial. C to F. A leap of a what? C, D, E, F. How many? 4. Very good. Okay, so you're kind of on your way. Can we play what we've just talked about right now?
Yeah.
Starting on that C, go ahead and stand if you would. If you can. You can't stand. Here you go. Ready? In time. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3. Stop. Good. Let's do that one more time.
What happened?
Okay. We're starting right there, right?
Oh, we're back?
Yep.
So we're going to do 3 C's in a row?
We're going to start.